Hello everyone. Today for this video I've come back to West Boldon in South Tyneside to St Nicholas Church. It's a lovely little churchyard at the top of Rectory Bank. As you can see, there's a great old street sign up there. Just thought we'd have a look around. It's absolutely beautiful when the sun comes out, but it keeps going in and out. I've actually just been around to take a load of pictures. I've noticed a few things since I did my last video here, so I wanted to come back when it was a little bit more wilder with all the vegetation growing. It's a stunning historical church. I think there was originally one here, Anglo-Saxon times, and then a Norman one built. I don't know much about the church history itself. I've mainly come just to have a look around and show you some of the headstones. That's George Wilkin, died October the 9th, 1871, aged 58 years. The memory of the just is blessed. Apparently these two stone coffins were discovered when there was work done on the church, because obviously most of these churches had lots of rework done on them, especially in the 1800s, to get more capacity in. Look at that, beautiful. And there's the spire. There is actually a sundial just up on the side there. It's actually got an inscription on it. That's in Latin. O Scaris Athicum. And then AD something. Those houses over there of St Nicholas View. Nice to look out your front room and see this beautiful church. And what I hadn't noticed before is on this stone coffin, I must have seen this loads of times, there's actually a date on it. That's 1767, and this could be a name. Definitely an inscription. Good torch on. See if we can see anything. That looks like OGE. Oh, needs to be a bit brighter for that. But no, that's not. But this particular stone coffin, it's even got a headrest. Just going to walk around the back to the back of the church, because I want to go to the side where it's a little bit wilder. One thing you'll notice is we're actually quite higher than the surrounding land. I know we are on top of a hill, but that's a sharp drop down there, so I don't know if this churchyard has been built up over the last 1,000 odd years with burials, because sometimes they put extra layers of earth on, so you'll see a lot of these churchyards where they're a little bit higher than the surrounding land. Hope the sun stays out. But that's gorgeous. That. It's like a table memorial. You can see that mentions December the 20th, 1816, and it's the burial place of Thomas Atkinson of West Boldon, who died September the 14th, 1806. Aged 74 years, so good innings. And you can see where some of the older stonework is. And look, that looks like an old entrance. Up there we've got DD 1716 and some initials above it. Looks like ET. I'll just show you the bluebells. Probably should have come a few weeks ago, because a few of the bluebells on the other side are sadly dying. And on my last visit, I can't remember that there was this sort of depression in the earth. It's actually sunk quite a lot. And if you look around it, I think this must have had to be brick lined, this particular grave area. There's tons of bricks there. And this one's sinking as well. Okay. So look at this one here, see which way the John Smiles of Newcastle. He died 1789 and was interred in this place. Newcastle must only be about 9 miles away from here. The church towers over Boldon. We've got Boldon Colliery not far away. We've got West Boldon, East Boldon. There also used to be a South Boldon, I hadn't realised. All of the family burial grounds have all had the iron railings taken away. Burial place of Thomas and Isabel Cummings of East Boldon. See there? It's got the F as the S. I think it's called the long S. Isabel. That's Cummings family. And this is probably my favourite epitaph in here. This is in memory of Hannah Thirlbeck, the beloved wife of George S. Thirlbeck of Sunderland, who died April the 3rd, 1837, aged just 49 years. Look at this epitaph. Long days and nights I bore great pain. To call for cure was all in vain, but God did know what time was best. He eased my pain and gave me rest. I leave the world without a tear, save for the friends I love so dear. To be at their their sorrows, Lord, descend, and to the friendless prove a friend. So Hannah must have been born Hannah Young, because it's got a brother, James Young, brother of the above, and died 1856, aged 40 years. That's the burial place of John Haig of West Boldon. And it's got Margaret, their daughter, who died 1760 something, aged 9 years. That's getting on towards 300 years. That's a nice view. Now this is not overgrown, this is just where it's left to be a little bit wild. It's maintained, just had the grass cut. That's how a churchyard should look. That one's for members of the Hood family, but the bottom it also mentions also Ernest Edward Hindhoff, great grandson. So you often see other family members, but we even get a great grandson there. That's beautiful writing, this. The burial place of John and Eleanor Humble of East Boldon. Their son William, and he's even got in brackets a blacksmith. He was 30-year-old. John Dutton, Esquire of Hilton Grove. Thomas Rowell of Boldon Colliery. But when I was here last time, I can't remember that being on the floor. I'm sure I would have noticed it walking around, because I did come down this particular bit. and I will show you. There's a few in there, I won't go in there. It's a grand headstone, sadly fallen down. Here the body of John Clark, many years supervisor of excise. And I never noticed this one over here actually when I had a walk around before. I like the bluebells. That is a beautiful headstone, that. Mentions Orbit, 16th June 1768. Orbit means died. I think it's Latin for obituarium or something like that. Also Jane, widow and relict of the above. Relict was a widow who never married. She died 1779. And then Joseph, I think that's Yallowly or Yallenly of East Boldon. He died 1799. These 1700 ones often have that lovely engraving at the top of them. Somebody mentioned that there is a memorial by the smallpox and measles victims from some epidemic in either 1860s, 70s, 80s. I've never seen it. And we've got the family burial place of John Walker. Elizabeth, his mother, she died 1827, aged 64 years, and then 3 of his children who sadly died in childhood. This looks a grand one there. It's Mary Hall of Biddick North Pasture Farm. We're not that far from Washington actually. Or Biddick, that part of it. It's got highly respected and deeply lamented by many sorrowing relatives and friends. Not my will, but thine be done. So he's basically saying it wasn't his wish to die, but so be it. It's a good view of the church. Sacred to the memory of John Beatty, who died March 25th, 1832, 61 years. It's lovely writing as well. I think this craftsmanship to do that with a piece of stone, and then look at the size of these. This weigh a ton. To get them up here from wherever the workshop was. Sadly, I don't think this one has any names on it, but as you can see, that's slowly collapsing. There is something up there that looks like Edward. Sadly weathered away. Again, on that side, these houses and gardens next door were actually, this churchyard is so much higher. I think from here, that's probably about 4 metres up. So literally, when they have these church walls, everything got packed in tightly behind it, the earth and burials. Good example of that's at Sunderland Minster, formerly Bishop Weymouth Parish Church. Now, I've never been in here on my videos. We'll go around here because there's some bluebells there. There's one headstone just laid against the wall. These two are completely overgrown, so I wouldn't know who's in here. But these two lovely stones. A skull. Possibly a skull. And then this one is sacred to the memory of Eliza Ann, daughter of Tony and Elizabeth Crofton Waller of Brinkburn House near South Shields, who died December the 14th, 1843, aged 14 years, their beloved daughter. And that stone was erected just for her, with a skill on that, and the engraving. Brinkburn is part of South Shields now, so obviously back in the day, places like this were outside of some of the towns, possibly near Brinkburn School is today. But look at the spelling of Tony. T-O-N-E-Y. Oh, I didn't realise this one's got stuff on the back as well. The above John I think whoever it was 37 years, and somebody's died in the 1830s mentioned on that. I think there's some on the front as well. It's an old one. In memory of James something. I don't want to touch it because if you can see there, that piece of stone, is just about to fall off. Get out of here. Thankfully the sun stayed out for this video. With me laptop, I've actually worked out that I have to do the stabilisation on the video each time I edit a video. Stupidly me, hadn't realised. I thought it already automatically does it for you. So that's why you might notice the one I did at Bishop Wearmouth Cemetery early this week about Sarah Grace Ormody is really stable. So sorry for any crap ones I've done before, but at least we're getting there. We've got time, a couple of minutes left, 2 minutes left, so well, I can do more, but it just means it creates 2 videos, which is not the best. That's a beautiful stone, the burial place of John Watson of West Boldon. And then Sarah, his daughter, died July the 9th, 1770. Or 1771. Aged just 1 year and 3 months. And sadly, this one, somebody from West Boldon, look at that. Whoa, no way. And then, I didn't realise, there's one there, and there is also, I've never seen these two before, I don't think. There's one over there, and then there's one just against the wall. My eyesight's not good, and it's somebody of East Boldon, burial place of, I can't read it, bird box. One thing I did also notice before, I think it was a rabbit hole. Let's have a look, find the rabbit hole. Aye, down in there, you put your foot right and you trip straight into that. So, in fact, ask you all to do a favour, if you do like these videos, please click on the subscribe because it does help grow the channel. Also give it a like if you want to. If you don't like it, don't bother. But I'll give you one last image to end the video on. I'll probably get a better view of the sundial from here than the spire. So, thank you very much for watching this video. And if you're watching this today, it's a Friday evening, I'm hoping to redo the Pennywell Masquerade one tomorrow. I've been trying to remember it today, so hopefully if the weather's alright tomorrow, I'll be at Pennywell. So we'll see you next time.